As not many people know, Subway is the largest fast food chain in the world with over 45,000 locations worldwide. What started as a college side hustle by 17-year-old Fred DeLuca in 1965 is now worth over $12 billion. Different from conventional Western fast food that are labeled with high calorie and high fat, Subway prioritizes its healthy options by offering 4 types of bread, 12 types of low fat and oilless meats, 8 types of veggies, and 12 salad options. It's often no shock that a Subway contains more veggies than meat. Subway first presented itself to the Chinese market in 1995, hoping that it could directly deploy its success formula from the United States and China. However, as of now, Subway merely has around over 500 locations in China. For reference, that's about the same number of locations that a U.S. state has on average. In February 2014, Subway was exposed for using azote carbonamide, a chemical frequently found in yoga mats and shoe soles to add elasticity for its bread. According to Baidu Search, that event was one of the only times where Subway got a boost of relevancy in China, which is already concerning in and of itself, let alone it being bad press. In the same year, several locations in China also got caught changing labels of food that have passed beyond the expiration date, which is a more common problem among fast food chain franchises due to the difficulty to regulate. To cope with its diminishing brand credibility in China, Subway opted for more franchises, lowering requirements on franchise agreements so more people would join. The theory goes that the increase in number of locations will make up for the loss in revenue due to negative publicity. However, that was not what happened. As more locations opened up in a short period, regulatory difficulties became more severe. Employees got lower quality training, and the gaps between store to store became resoundingly obvious. For every year since 2016, Subway has closed more stores than it opened. According to research, only 18% of the Chinese population know and have consumed Subway at least once, while 40% have heard of the Subway brand but never gone to one. Why don't the Chinese people like Subway? Well, there are a few reasons. First is increased competition. From 2017 to 2021, the number of new healthy fast food restaurants in China grew by 64%. These local restaurants offered healthier, cheaper, and oftentimes better tasting options compared to Subway. The managing director of Subway in China once said, "We are the world's largest sandwich chain. We make the best sandwiches. Over 40 years, our sandwich is what led to where we are today. Not Chinese food like deep-fried dough sticks and soybean milk. You'll never find us selling porridge one day." Well, in 2016, Subway launched its first Chinese-style product, the Sichuan Spicy Chicken Sandwich, after already entering the Chinese market over 20 years. In contrast, McDonald's and KFC have always been tailoring to the Chinese market consistently, even offering product differentiation in different cities in China. Example includes the Beijing chicken roll, grilled chicken burger with sour bamboo shoots, and even the oily spicy ice cream. Next, advertising was a major setback. In China, all advertising expenses must only come from revenues of exiting stores. This led to a paradox for all Subway locations in China. If revenue is low, there's no money for advertising. But with no money for advertising, revenue will not improve. Most stores failed to break through this never-ending dead loop, and therefore have to walk away with nothing. Logistics is another factor that contributed to Subway's failure in China. Since day one of entering China, Subway mandated that all franchisee stores must not source fresh ingredients from local suppliers. For all its stores, Subway assigned only one supplier. Sure, this method helps with standardization and quality control, but it also led to problems like long and inconsistent shipping duration. Even the average store only restocks 1 to 2 times a week. It's hard for Subway to keep its "eat fresh" promise. And last but not least, the overall management of Subway China was a mess. Subway seems to have made the common mistake of assuming they can just apply their whole business model in a new region without even trying to accommodate for cultural differences. The higher management didn't want to deal with trivial matters, as he believed that success should be guaranteed. Any Subway franchisee who proposed innovative changes often waited months for a response, and because of Subway's unwillingness to deal with these trivial matters, patience is lost and more people quit. Whether Subway's performance in the Chinese market is a huge disappointment for them, or they never saw China as a crucial market, this lesson here is simple. From the moment Subway decided to do business without considering consumer demands, they were doomed to face a long and bumpy road ahead.